King's Landing boiled with heat, tension, and too many strangers. As newly appointed Hand of the King, Eddard Stark found little time to settle before facing his first crisis. Crime surged with the arrival of lords, merchants, and miscreants, all drawn by the Hand's Tourney, a grand spectacle Stark had neither asked for nor approved. Commander Janos Slynt of the City Watch came pleading for reinforcements. Ned, seeing the truth in the man's fears, authorized the hiring of 50 new guards. When Littlefinger raised concern over costs, Ned answered with ice in his voice. If we can spend 40,000 gold dragons on a champion's purse, we can spare coin for peace. He offered 20 of his own men to bolster the watch, silencing further protest. The small council, however, revelled in distractions. Grand Maester Pycelle mumbled about the nobility of Tourneys. Littlefinger smiled over brothel profits, and Lord Renly shared a crude tale of his brother Stannis, who once tried to outlaw brothels, only to be mocked by King Robert. Laughter echoed. Ned didn't smile. His thoughts lingered on Stannis, silent, absent, and unnervingly unmentioned. A man like Stannis didn't vanish without cause. Back at the Tower of the Hand, Ned turned to a dry tome, Lineages of the Great Houses, the very book Jon Arryn had obsessed over before his death. The pages bored most men, but to Ned, they held hidden meaning. Jon had searched for something, a truth buried in bloodlines. Jory Cassell entered, reporting on Jon's final movements. Most witnesses offered little. A potboy babbled gossip. A serving girl remembered concern in Jon's voice, mostly for his sickly son. But one detail stood out. Jon had ridden often with Lord Stannis, even visiting an armourer, and, according to a stable boy, a brothel. Ned stiffened. Stannis, a brothel. The very idea clashed with everything he knew. Stannis was hard as iron, cold as stone. He had survived siege and starvation without flinching, yet now he had fled the capital without a word. Jory asked if he would summon Stannis. Ned only said, "Not yet." Instead, he would follow the last path Jon walked. The truth, whatever it was, would not be found in council chambers or jesting mouths, but in steel, silence, and shadows. Through the crowded streets, past jugglers and pickpockets, Ned rode with Varley and Jax toward the street of steel. At a large stone forge near the Mudgate, they found Tobho Mott, the armourer. Polite at first, Mott offered wine and praise for his craft, boasting clients from the Knight of Flowers to nobles of Old Town. But when Ned mentioned Jon Arryn, Mott tensed. No, the former Hand had not bought armour. He had only come to see an apprentice, a boy named Gendry. Inside the forge's heat, Gendry emerged, a strong youth with blue eyes and a blacksmith's arms. He showed Ned a helm of his own making, shaped like a bull's head. When Ned asked to buy it, the boy refused flatly. "It's not for sale." Ned respected him more for it. When asked about Jon Arryn, Gendry recalled the man's questions: his age, his mother, his life. His mother, he said, had been a blonde alehouse wench. And suddenly Ned saw it. The black hair, the blue eyes, the heavy jaw. Gendry was Robert's son, a bastard, but undeniably royal. Who had paid for the boy's apprenticeship? Mott hesitated, then confessed. A mysterious lord had paid double and paid for silence. That alone was enough to make Ned's instincts scream. As they left, Ned looked back once more. Jon Arryn had found a king's bastard, and somehow that truth had killed him.